Welcome to Club Passim. Thank you for being here tonight at the first open mic we've had in here in a good long time. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so strange because I'm so used to doing this online now, and everything is different. You know, it's like I don't have to do the same kind of announcements that I do, at a live in-person open mic. So hopefully there are people tuned in online. Thank you folks for tuning in. Share this stream if you can. It'll be great to get some folks tuned in. We've got a full roster of 15 performers on the list. Hopefully they all show up here. I'll read off the list to start before I kind of go over what we're going to do here. But so number one is Lauren King. So Lauren, are you here? All right, there you are. So you'll be up first. Then we'll have Jacob Deck, John O'Leary, Gerard Brunetti, Guinness Van Meter, Micah John. Number 7 is Deviant Folk. 8, Juliana Bernardi. 9 is Jim Sollett. 10 is Riley Greenstein. 11 is Karen McGuire. 12 is Clay Kingsley. 13 is Asini, and I'm going to do my best here. Wijuarden, are you here, Asini? Not yet. So, all right. Noah Schlondorf is number 14. Rachel Sumner is number 15. And so here's how it works. I'll do the announcements from the back. I'll introduce you, bring you up on, you'll come up on stage here. There's 2 stations. Well, there's 3 stations. This one is for people that are playing the piano, because there's a piano there. We also have cables if you want to plug an instrument in. There are instrument microphones if you want to use those. Just once you plugged in, give your instrument a couple strums or finger picks, however you're going to actually play. Don't finger pick a little bit and then start strumming really hard for your song, because I won't be able to get a good signal from you. There's also an amp back here with a cable if someone wants to use the amp instead of going direct. If you plug in the cable over there, volume knob is the knob way over to the left-hand side, so you just got to turn yourself up. We've got music stands at the ready. Abby is going to come up in between performers and wipe down the microphones. So we just want to make sure that everyone feels safe. Cambridge has suggested that people use masks indoors these days. So if you wish to have a mask, we have some available up front as well, no charge. I want to give a big thank you to our kitchen tonight, to Harvey and Albiro, who are working in the kitchen, to Riley, who's working at the box office. Oliver is waiting the tables. Be good to all of them. Abby's over here running the live stream, and we'll be helping folks on and off stage and whatever needs they have. If you want to sit, we can bring a chair up and have you sit over here. There's a stool you can stand. Go nuts. Do whatever you like. We're just so excited to have live music in here again. I'll say a couple things about the club before we get started. This club is a nonprofit organization. We've been running as a nonprofit for almost 27 years now. But the venue's been around for over 60 years here in Harvard Square. And as a nonprofit, we also have a school of music that Rachel Sumner runs, who's going to be playing later on tonight. We have outreach programs. We run festivals. We have our Campfire Festival coming up over Labor Day weekend. We give grants to artists through the Iguana Music Fund, which will happen toward the end of the year. We give out $40,000 in grants to New England-based artists every year through the Iguana Music Fund. In the past year and a half during the pandemic, we also started something called the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund, which was just for living expenses for artists who've been playing here. And we raised and distributed over $160,000 through that. So that's with the help of folks like you, making donations, becoming members of Passim. If you get a membership to Passim, you get to get in free to the open mic nights, but you also get to watch our live streams for free. We've been live streaming all of our shows that have happened here in the room. And so you'll be able to tune into those for free if you're a Passim member. You also get discounts on tickets. You get to buy tickets early. You become an important part of the success of this place and help keep us running. So if you're a member already, thank you very much. If you're not, you can talk to Riley out front at the box office, and they will set you up with a membership. We're so excited to be here in person for an open mic. This feels so amazing and strange and normal all at the same time. I'm very confused. But we're going to kick things off now with Lauren King. Welcome, Lauren.
Well, hey guys, how we doing? Having a good night? Good. Good. Yeah, let's go. Ready. All right, I'm gonna plug in. Is that okay? Sweet. All right. this is kind of finger picking. I'll try to my best not to go ham on it. Hear it okay, Matt? Yeah? We doing good? We hear it? Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much to Matt and Club Passim for having me. This is my very first open mic here, and I'm so excited. So thank you for having me. Yeah, this is gonna be an awesome night with some really talented artists here, and like of all ages. I thought it was so cool she came in. Was that a cello behind you? Was it guitar? A guitar and fiddle? Oh my gosh, that's sweet, awesome. Well, guys, my name is Lauren King, and I'm actually from Rhode Island. And I just came out with an album called The Wolf Is Back. Literally 2 days ago, I just came out with this album, and I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank you. So, this is the title track called The Wolf Is Back, and as you can imagine, wolves like to howl and stuff. So, whenever I sing, you can feel free to give me a little ow, 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 whatever you want. We're gonna kick off this night guns blazing. How about it, yeah? So this is The Wolf Is Back. I hope you guys like it. Oh, mother, 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 I think I broke my own heart, breaking his. And oh, mother, 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 is there any kind of medicine for this? For all the heartache and all of the mistakes, is it too late to come back to myself? Yeah. That I tried, and oh, lover, 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 because you're so familiar, I say goodbye, 'cause I'm leaving for a while to do what I don't know, but if there's a God out there somewhere, could you please give me some kind of sign that what I'm doing alright. And there's a full moon out tonight, let it bring me back to my sweet childhood. Your wolves back in the woods. Tell me, what do you see? 'Cause all I see is the worst. But on mirror, I don't feel like covering up all of this hurt. But tell me it's worth it, 'cause if I'm burning, I will send the flare out there. Could you please give me some kind of sign that what I'm doing alright. And there's a full moon out tonight, let it bring me back to my sweet childhood. Your wolves back in the woods, yeah. Tell me this pain is a blessing, and it's all a lesson. Tell me this pain is a blessing, and it's all a lesson. I just got one question, could you please give me some kind of sign that what I'm doing alright? And there's a full moon out tonight, let it bring me back to, let it bring me back to, let it bring me back to my sweet childhood. Your oohs back in the womb. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. So I am especially excited to sing this song because this song is called the Boston Song. And this is the first time I'm getting to sing the Boston Song in Boston. So I'm freaking out. You have no idea. So yeah, this song, I love the history of Boston, kind of Revolutionary War era, and I loved it. So I wanted to write a song about two people who were meeting in this life, and they met in a past life, and they're trying to find their way back again. So this is called the Boston Song. I hope you guys like it. When I look out, I see my mother ocean. She is wild, she is fair, she is bold, and she's showing me a story worth telling, and carried me to a past life where the boats look old. I saw the love of my life on that horizon. I was struck just like a lightning bolt. Heard a voice, watch out for the cannons, and our war started that day, and that's all she wrote. Now I'm back in this life today to find the man that makes me wanna live so long. Mother Ocean is guiding me there and teaching me just how to sing this song. So I'll join the waves, ride the tide, I'll sail the black pearl back to Boston, 'cause the man I love is waiting there for me. If you see my boat, give the wave and scream from Market Street that my long lost love is come on back to me. When I look to the trees, I see them sway to your voice. It is sweet, it is clear. All the mountains I started climbing just to be sipping coffee with you right here. And when I sleep, I see all that I've done wrong. That old crocodile still snaps at me. Now I've opened my eyes and I can't stop singing this song to you while I'm out at sea. So I'll join the waves, ride the tide, I'll sail the black pearl back to Boston, 'cause the man I love is waiting there for me. If you see my boat, give the wave and scream from Market Street that my long lost love is coming back to me. Singing la 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 la, take me there. La 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 la, I'll get to you someday. I'm still sailing, I'm still waiting, Mother Ocean, take me there. I'm still sailing, I know I'll get there. Mother Ocean, take me there. I'll join the waves, ride the tide. I'll sail the Black Pearl back to Boston, 'cause the man I love is waiting there for me. If you see my boat, give a wave and scream from Market Street that my long lost love is coming back to me. My long lost love is coming back to me. My long lost love has come home back to me. Thank you so much for having me tonight, everybody. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's Lauren King, everyone, kicking things off here. Jacob Deck is up next. While Jacob's getting himself set up, we will, just so folks know that are tuned in online right now, we are expecting some serious thunderstorms coming in here with the potential of nickel-sized hail. So if the internet all of a sudden stops, that's why. We hope you're all safe where you are. We are safe in our brick bunker down here in Harvard Square. This is the first harp we've had at the open mic in quite some time. Yeah. And for those of you tuned in at home now, also be aware that we've got lots of shows coming up here in the room. We're going to have High Tea here tomorrow night, who have done our Discovery series before. And we have just got lots of great things coming up. Katie Curtis is going to be on Saturday. The Wooks are here on Sunday, a great bluegrass band. So there's lots of shows coming up. And we would love to see your smiling faces down here at Club Passim. So come on down and catch some real live music. And it looks like we are just about set here. All right, folks, please welcome Jacob Deck.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, unless someone can come up with a small adjustable wrench real quick, this is about as in tune as we're going to get tonight. Mike and this thing is always freaking impossible. There we go, everyone. That's working. As I roved out on a bright May morning to view the meadows and flowers gay, who should I spy but my own true lover, as she sat under yon willow tree. I took off my hat and I did salute her. I did salute her most courageously. When she turned around, sure the tears they fell from her, saying, "A false young man, and you have deluded me. A diamond ring I own I gave you, a diamond ring to wear on your right hand. But the vows you made, love, you went and you broke them, and married the lassie that had the land. If I marry the lady that had the land, my love, it's that I'll rue until the day that I die. Where misfortune falls, no man may shun it. I was blindfolded, I'll ne'er deny. And at nights when I go unto my bed of slumber, thoughts of my own true love run in my mind. When I turn around to embrace my darling, instead of gold, sure 'tis brass that I find. And I wish that the Queen would call home her armies from the West Indies, America, and Spain, and every man to his wedded woman, in hopes that you and I might meet again. Thank you, thank you. So this next one's a sing-along. Some of you may already know the words, so we're going to do one chorus first before we start the verses. Right. Nope. Just B flat. Everything down to the keys. If anyone is interested in how harps work, we can do the primer after the show. This song is dedicated to anyone who has ever had a relative who has been strange, or perhaps has been strange themselves. Here we go. Wah, 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 waltzing with bears, raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. You want to try that again? Wah, 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 waltzing with bears, raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing. Yep. So he can go waltzing with bears. tiptoed in and I turned on the light, but to my surprise there was no one in sight. My Uncle Walter goes dancing at night. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. I gave Uncle Walter a new coat to wear, and when he came home it was covered with hair. Lately I've noticed several new tears. I'm sure Uncle Walter is waltzing with bears. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing, so he can go waltzing with bears. We tell Uncle Walter that he should be good and do all the things that we think he should, but we know that he'd rather be out in the wood. We're afraid we might lose Uncle Walter for good. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, so he can go waltzing with bears. We told Uncle, we begged and we pleaded, oh please won't you stay. We managed to keep him at home for a day, but the bears all barged in and they took him away. Now he's dancing with pandas and he can't understand us. The bears all demand at least one dance a day. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, so he can go waltzing with bears. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, so he can go waltzing with bears.
That's Jacob Deck, our first harp at the open mic. It's from firsts all around. Well, coming up now is someone who has been quite a regular at our virtual open mic, so those of you tuned in online might recognize, but here in the flesh tonight. All right, we've got John O'Leary here with his goddaughter Abigail singing as well. Please welcome John and Abigail to the stage.
Abigail Arndt is going to be singing, my goddaughter.
Great, yeah.
Well, we got wolves and bears so far tonight, huh? I've been playing at the online open mic a lot. It's a treat to be here in person. But every Tuesday you can dial in and watch performers. by remote while we play from our living rooms. So I'm John O'Leary, Abigail Arndt, and this is a song that people think is a sad song, but if they listen to the lyrics, it actually isn't.
She could be anybody who worked a local family shop, a small town flower store. She dreamed of more than just a life of no significance. She could only hope for some deliverance. Nobody loved her. Nobody listened when she talked of flower themes and color schemes and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her. For all the days she worked the shop, nobody loved the girl the world forgot. She could be somebody who'd write a story of her own and live a life in present tense where she could find a path to new experience. She knew someday she could make a difference. Nobody loved her. Nobody listened when she talked of flower themes and color schemes and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her. For all the days she worked the shop, nobody loved the girl the world forgot. He was a nobody. He lived a quiet life alone. When he knocked on people's doors, they'd ask who's there. He'd always laugh and answer nobody. But when he met her, he felt instantly like somebody had touched his heart. Nobody loved her. Nobody listened when she talked of flower themes and simple dreams and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her. No matter what some people thought, nobody loved the girl the world forgot. The girl who had a gift nobody got. Thank you.
Nobody loved her. So what should we do now? Okay. This is a song that I meant to write. I was just about to write it. Called Someone Else's Star that Brian White had a hit with in the country charts many, many years ago. And for those following at home, this is in A flat. You only say that at Passim, that people actually notice.
searched with all my might for the love I'm dreaming of and missing in my life. You'd think that I could find a true love of my own. It happens all the time to people that I know. Their wishes all come true, so I've got to believe there's still someone out there who is meant for only me. I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star. Seems like someone else keeps getting what I'm wishing for. Why can't I be as lucky as those other people are? I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star. I sit here in the dark and stare up at the sky, and I can't give my heart one good reason why. Everywhere I look, it's lovers that I see. Seems like everyone's in love with everyone but me. I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star. Seems like someone else keeps getting what I'm wishing for. Why can't I be as lucky as those other people are? I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star. Why can't I be as lucky as those other people are? I guess I must be wishing on someone else's star.
Abigail Arndt, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's John O'Leary and Abigail. And coming up now, let's see, is Gerard Brunetti here? Gerard is not here. So Guinness, are you ready to go? We're going to have Guinness here in just a moment. So Forrest Rom, I know you signed up late, so we'll be getting you on to the end of the evening. And now, a first-timer here to the open mic, someone I got to meet at the Miles of Music camp back at the beginning of June. Please welcome Guinness Van Meter.
Okay, yeah, let me see something. This might have to be turned off. Maybe the volume? I don't know. Oh, I know why. Nope. There we go. Okay. I'm Guinness. This is a original song that I wrote, I think, yeah, a little bit after I went to Miles of Music, so, alright. It's called Guys Like You. I'm lost in the memories of not so long ago, 'cause I don't even know what happened, and it's breaking me. You gave me those butterflies on all those different moonlit nights. Do you get them too, or do you not see the same in me? there's no smile on your face? Are you alright, 'cause there's no sparkle in your eyes? Do you mislead me? God, you're so confusing. Wanna lie there again and wait for the sun to rise, for the moon to die as I try to figure you out. A minute you're there and then you're gone with her. Honestly, are we just friends or are we more? 'Cause it's guys like you that always get me, guys like you that break my heart, guys like you that come in and tear me apart. And it's guys like you, so nice and kind. I know it's all my fault, but honestly, can you blame me? Really not at all. It's guys like you, guys like you. It's guys like you that I fall for, guys like you that break my heart. And I promised myself that I wouldn't do this, but yet again I torn myself down. Those countless times in fireflies we'd sing and dance throughout the night. Got the sense you felt the same, but I'd never ask, there's just no way. Are you okay? 'Cause there's no smile on your face. Are you alright? 'Cause there's no sparkle in your eyes. Do you mislead me? God, you're so confusing. Wanna lie there again and wait for the sun to rise, for the moon to die as I try to figure you out. A minute you're there and then you're gone with her. Honestly, are we just friends or are we more? 'Cause it's guys like you that always get me, guys like you that break my heart, guys like you that come in and tear me apart. And it's guys like you, so nice and kind. I know it's all my fault, but honestly, can you blame me? Really not at all. It's guys like you, guys like you. It's guys like you that I fall for, guys like you that break my heart. Sorry. Okay, and then, one second, okay. This is another original. This one's called Take My Hand. You're always one up from me, and I'm trying to catch up, you see, I'm seeing stars in my dreams. The moon could be our spotlight, dancing through the starry night, and love is closer than it seems. And every time I think about the miles, what would it be like if there was no us? And I can't even bear the thought. So lean on me when the day gets older, trust in me like life is shorter, and there's no love until you love yourself. There's hope for us if we can hold on tonight. The moon will shine on us and the world will be our dance floor. So take my hand, 'cause all I want is more. And every step I take is one in the wrong direction. Wish the life was simpler, like black and white affection. And I don't wanna spend the night alone. So please, come and take me home. And every time I think about the miles, what would it be like if there was no us? And I can't even bear the thought. So lean on me when the day gets older, trust in me like life is shorter, and there's no love until you love yourself. There's hope for us if we can hold on tonight. The moon will shine on us and the world will be our dance floor. So take my hand, 'cause all I want is more. Take my hand, 'cause all I want is more. Thank you.
That's Guinness Van Meter. Great stuff. So great to have Guinness here in the room. And coming up now, someone that we've had at our virtual open mic and our virtual campfire festival. Excited to get them on stage for real here in the flesh. Please welcome up Micah John.
Thank you, Matt and Abby and everyone here. It's great to see you all, even though I can't really see you guys. These lights are blinding. Is that good, Matt? Sweet. I'm so glad to be here. It's great to be back in the club. The first song I'm going to play is one written by Mike Miranda of the Mammals and the Mike and Ruthie Band. It's a really beautiful, very timely song, and it's called If You Could Hear Me Now. If you could hear me now, if you could hear me somehow, you could hear the words that I'm thinking about a world on fire, good thoughts lost in the mire, and it seems like no one's listening. If you could see me now, if you could see me somehow, you could see the world where we're living, where the money's in charge and the black hole barge, and there's no more fish to be fishing. If you could hear me now, if you could hear me somehow, you could hear what my soul is screaming, that we are one in the land of the sun, and there's no more fear of dreaming. If you know me now, if you can know me somehow, you can know the pain that I'm feeling. If you know my heart is being torn apart by the way good folks is treated. If you could see me now, if you could see me somehow, you could see the things that I'm reading, that the people win and prosper in the end, and leave something to believe in. If you could hear me now, if you could hear me somehow, you could hear the thoughts that I'm spinning, that time is short by any report, and there's more to do than singing. stalled without prosperity for all. Let the flowers in the weeds if you hear me now, if you hear me somehow, you hear the words that I'm hoping, that we win the race against time and space, and the whole world is wide open. Thank you all. We good? Okay, sweet. This is a fiddle tune I learned a few years ago, and it's called Chinkapin Hunting. It's usually played in cross A, which is A-E, but I was messing around with different keys to play it in, and I somehow ended up in cross F sharp, which is the most unlogical key for fiddle. And so that's just F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, and it's a whole lot of fun. But yeah, this is Chinkapin Hunting. Thank you all, and thank you, Matt and Abby.
That's Micah John. So great to have Micah up on stage. Micah has probably seen more shows in this room than anyone other than me and Abby. Coming up next is someone that we got to have in here for a live stream from the room with a brand new record out. Please welcome up Deviant Folk. Let's have some more enthusiastic applause than that, folks. There we go.
Yeah, my name is not Deviant Folk. It's my alter ego band name. My name is Mark Abrazizi, which just explains the Deviant Folk name a little bit there. How many of you, before she just played it, have heard of Chinkapin Hunting? Wow. It's kind of shocking when you come to a place like this that someone's going to play such a song, and that I have recently been obsessively listening to that song, I think in the normal tuning, on an album of, by Adam Steffi, of all people. Who knows Adam Steffi? I mean, a couple people, right? Only in this room. All right, I'm going to play a couple original tunes. I'm going to start with a little upbeat one, and then we'll see. I have two possibilities for the second one. All right, here we go. This one is off the album. It's called Hell Yeah. Kind of a bluegrassy feel to it, and it leads to lots of snarky comments. So you can hold on to them. All right, here we go. Grab the box to make a tune, start down my own way, and put it down that lovely sound. Pure joy is mine. Still I'm sitting all alone till the band begins to play. My head snaps up, I don't think twice. This groove's gonna make me cry. But will it fade away? Like everything they say, got nothing going today. Can we play one more? Hell yeah, let's try. Those sweet sounds, they bring me home. Got the words to say, they thump away in perfect time. Hell yeah, we'll try. When the silence seems to reign, I chase it all away. Let's rip it up, let's speak our minds. Hell yeah, to be alive. But will it fade away? Like everything they say, got nothing going today. Can we play one more? Hell yeah, let's try. But your mind is set to accept it in the din of the automobiles. Let my guitar ring over these hills. What else makes you feel? Can't put it down, that lovely sound. Pure joy is mine. But will it fade away? Like everything they say, got nothing going today. Play one more. Can we play one more? Hell yeah, let's try. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's really interesting on the, yeah, there it is. There's snarky comments, there they come. It's interesting, on the album there's harmony singing, so whenever the chorus rolls around, I'm like, I'm ready to hear the big harmony singing coming up over the top, and I'm like, oh, so sad it's not here tonight. Someday maybe you'll hear me play it with someone singing harmony. So what do you think, upbeat or slow and plaintive? Upbeat, oh geez. Okay, the upbeat one, all right, well, we'll play the upbeat one, sure, what the heck, why not? So again, the album is called Deviant Folk. It's not hard to find. It's out there on all the services and whatnot. I have CDs too, but who even owns a CD player anymore? Yeah, nobody. Exactly. Oh. Sorry for tuning, but well, I'm not sorry. It's going to sound a lot better if I tune it. So. And while I tune it, I can see if I can remember the song, the words to the song. You like the song? The tuning song. It's a good one. It's a good one. So again, my name is Mark Abruzzese, but you're not going to remember that. Maybe you'll remember Deviant Folk. But thanks to Passim for hosting this. It's a great community service in a way to let us all come up here and do our thing. So thank you to Club Passim, to Matt and Abby, and everyone who makes it work. So I'll let you figure out the name of this one. Running down the 280 now, crystal springs across a great desert they slip all that makes me want to do is sing. Not wringing my hands for the Golden State Dream. We're up in Cook City, about the flight side of Salt Lake. Got ourselves a BMW and more than an 8. All the love is the love that it takes, and a frivolous drive on the road to paradise. Let's spark up one of them special cigarettes. Mistakes I can't forget, but I got no regrets. Spark up one of them special cigarettes, and we'll play a new one tonight. On the 50, ideally headed for the San Juans. Screams of festival ring, and the locusts they sing. We're climbing 8751 up high Humboldt County meets the Colorado sun. Let's spark up one of them special cigarettes. Mistakes I can't forget, but I got no regrets. Spark up one of them special cigarettes, and we'll play a new one tonight. Yeah, we'll play it all night. On 212 up the Absarica Pass, I got big sky dreams just as high as I can be, and no one seems to know what it means to me. Just a North Shore kid used to predictability. Let's spark up one of them special cigarettes. Mistakes I can't forget, but I got no regrets. Spark up one of them special cigarettes, and we'll play a new one tonight. Yeah, we'll play it all night. Yeah, we'll play that note till it's right. Hey, spark up one of them special cigarettes, and we'll play a new one tonight. Yeah, we'll play it all night. Yeah, we'll play that note till it's right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
That's Deviant Mark. I'm going to call him Deviant Mark now because he's like, oh well,
The name
it's,
is
you know,
evolving.
Mark Abruzzese, Deviant Folk is the name of the act. It's a great record. Make sure you pick that up. And let's see, we'll do a little bit of a roll call here and see who is in the room tonight. Is Juliana here? Juliana Bernardi, you are going to be up now. And then Jim Sollett, Riley Greenstein. Then we've got, yep, Riley's here. Karen McGuire, are you here? Karen McGuire is questionable. Asini, was that a yes for Asini? That's you, all right, great. And Noah's here, and Rachel's here, and Forrest is here. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, coming up to our stage right now, please welcome up Juliana Bernardi.
Oh, I am psyched. Hey, you have a fiddle in your hand. That counts. Double fiddles.
We got nothing but time here, nothing but time. It seems that our torrential rain may have passed. That was quite exciting for a while. It was really, really freaky out there. All right. Please welcome to the stage Juliana Bernardi.
And Hank Poitras. He's also involved. Thank you for having us. I'm Juliana. This is Hank. We're from the South Shore area. Mattapoisett, anyone? New Bedford? Dartmouth? Freetown? All of those places we're from. Oh crap, I need my pick. Oh, I have my pick. We generally play old time, but we're not going to play old time today. Close. And then I'm going to have to tune my fiddle out. Yeah, this may or may not work. So, like, you can tell I never ever plug this in. Yeah. There's. Is it coming through? Oh, great. All right. Okay. You just want to do in C.
Yeah.
You'll probably know this one. All right. I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to live in memories of all the lonesome times. I can't stop. Wait. We're in G. Sorry.
Oh. All right.
Are we good?
Oh my God. Okay, everyone erase that from your memory. And
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Reset now. Okay. All right.
I was like, that does not sound right. Okay.
Oh.
All right. I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to live in memories of all the lonesome times. I should have looked at you before I did that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Thank you very much.
That's Juliana Bernardi and Hank. Thanks to those folks for coming on up here and playing for us. Coming up next, in just a moment, we're going to have Jim Solid. How about big welcome to Jim Solid to our stage.
Hello. I'm going to be singing 3 military songs. In honor of my brother-in-law, Dave Schroeder, who's living out in the South Side of California, north of San Francisco. But, who was in the Marines. Myself, I was in the Navy, short time in the Navy. And my cousin Todd, who served in the Army. I've been singing 3 different songs. 2 songs? Okay. I'll sing my Navy song and an Army song. Anchors away, my boy, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day. Here's to our last night on shore. Drink to the phone until we meet once more. It's wishing you a happy voyage home. Hey. I changed my mind. I'm going to sing about my brother-in-law, Dave. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles on the land and on the sea. First to fight for right and freedom and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines. Thank you very much.
That's Jim Solid. Coming up to our stage now is one of our employees here at Passim. Riley first was here as an intern back over last summer, and because it was last summer, had never actually been to the club before because there was no club happening. And now Riley is back here working in our box office, and we are proud to have them up on our stage. Riley Greenstein.
Hello. My name is Riley. You might remember me from selling you your tickets earlier today. This is my first time playing in front of a crowd in about 2 years, which is a lot. It's been a long pandemic, I'll say that much. So this first song is an original, and it is called Ready for the Night. Save a prayer for me, I'm ready for the night. My sins will come to life and take me by the hand. Candle burning low, now what a pretty sight. The flame will take its tail and write it in the sand. Now I'm so sorry I broke your heart. I wade through rivers led by broken scars. You don't know me anymore. I felt the echo when you slammed the door. Oh, I'm running, no one's coming to save my soul. Look for something to hold on tight and ride this way for sure. I'm so tired, trial by fire. The moon turns red and the wolves you hire to bear their fangs, and I can't win this war. Oh, Will you hold my hand? Hold your breath for me, I'm ready for the night. The rusted chains of dead will lock around my bones. I never had the chance to try and make it right. Whispers in the hall, now everybody knows. I'm so sorry, I never knew. Not at all your scabs and broken wounds. You left me drowning in the sands of time. You never spoke a word, I don't know why. Oh, I'm running, no one's coming to save my soul. I look for something to hold on tight, ride this wave to shore. I'm so tired, trial by fire, the moon turns red. Wolves you hired will bear their fangs, and I can't win this war. Will you hold my hand? Oh, I'm running, no one's coming to save my soul. Look for something to hold on tight and ride this wave to shore. I'm so tired, trial by fire, the moon turns red and the wolves you hide will bear their fangs, and I can't win this war. Oh, will you hold my hand? Oh, will you hold my hand? No, no, will you hold my hand? Thank you. I'm gonna make this stand a little taller. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. It is a very lovely rainy day, so I think we're all very happy to be inside right now, and hopefully, it'll stop soon, so that when we leave, we don't get drenched. Yes. So I guess this will be my last song. That song was actually the first song I ever, because I did a lot of these open mics when they were virtual. That was the first song I ever had played when it was a virtual open mic. So to get to play it like in a club with actual people here was kind of a little surreal, you know. And this next song is the most recent song that I played at a virtual open mic. This one is called Believe Myself. Thank you very much for listening. I told you I'm anxious. She told me I'm worthless, and I'm testing her patience. She stole the words out of my mouth, left me searching for higher ground, gave me something to cry about. But I still hear her voice on the phone telling me that I don't feel a thing. Oh, I'll believe anyone. I said I'll believe anyone, but I won't believe myself. Bag full of bad ideas, I got Got some baggage to last the years till I don't believe myself. I took the train up to Alewife, rode the streets in the pale light, checked the mirror, get my hair right, and I felt this smile creeping up my face, and I thought that I would finally be okay. Oh, but I still hear a voice in my head telling me that I don't love her. I don't love her. Now I believe anyone. I said I believe anyone, but I won't believe myself. Got a bag full of bad ideas, some baggage to last the years till I don't believe myself. Yeah, I tried so hard, I tried so hard, but I can't forgive you. I hope I learned my lesson. I don't know what I was expecting. I pulled myself out from your wreckage. I don't think that you got the message. You better learn your lesson. I really hope you learn that lesson. No, no, no. And maybe I'll learn mine. Now I believe anyone. Said I believe anyone. But I won't believe myself. No, no, no. Got a bag full of bad ideas, some baggage to last the years till I don't believe myself. No, I tried so hard, I tried so goddamn hard, still I won't forgive you. Thank you very much.
That's Riley Greenstein. Yeah, nice to have Riley up on our stage. Let's see, Karen McGuire, have you appeared? We have no Karen McGuire, which means our next performer is Clay Kingsley. Please welcome Clay Kingsley to the stage.
Hey, I'm Clay. I did not plan on performing tonight, but I showed up and I happened to look at the counter where Riley was sitting, and there's a couple empty lines on a piece of paper. So I put my name down, and he said I could tell a couple of jokes. Lucky me, huh? Yeah. So has anybody here ever heard of a Canadian tuxedo? Yeah, you know what that is? This woman right here happens to be wearing one. And you got to imagine that she put on the pair of jeans, and she was like, oh no, what is going to match with this? And the only thing she could think of was more denim. So she ripped it, and now she's here. Good for her. I love it. After that, you got a couple right here. Well, I say couple tentatively, because they look just enough alike that you wonder if they're siblings or not. But they didn't say anything, so you feel kind of bad asking. It's my first time in Boston. You guys have a beautiful city. It's kind of like, it's near the ocean. It's beautiful. It's kind of like if everybody in California got a speech impediment. Forgot how to say the I's. But I love it. I love it. You know, I went to Fenway, and I felt like I was transported back in time, you know. We were watching baseball. Nobody watches baseball anymore. Me and my brother, that's my brother. Don't look at him. He's ugly. Yeah, we're related. Me and my brother were watching baseball, and it felt like we were in the 50s, the 60s, the 20s. You know, it opened in 1912, whatever. You see guys on the field wearing socks way up to here. They just look like they're ready to slide into home, and then all of a sudden you see a 12-year-old on his second pack of Camels. Like, yes, this is it. This is Boston. Feel really good about yourself. Yeah. I just graduated college. Usually that gets an applause. All right. Not a lot of college people here in Cambridge. Cool. That's good to know. Yeah, I got an optical engineering degree. And I know what you're thinking when I say that. You're looking at me going, oh, yes, I get it now. Virgin. No. Close. Engineer. Yeah, pretty much the same. Optical engineering, most people are like, oh, you do glasses. No, not really. It's lasers, lenses, screens, augmented reality, virtual reality. Yeah, basically stuff that only virgins know about, pretty much. Yeah, tough. But I was in the bathroom here about 5 minutes ago, and I waved my hand trying to get a paper towel. I was like, oh, yeah, let's go. Several times, no paper towel. So out loud, to myself, in the bathroom, I was like, yeah, nice optics, Kugler. And I can see the headline tomorrow. Multi-million-dollar company taken down by dude taking a piss. All day. That's me. Yes, you're welcome. Paper towels for everybody here. If you can't tell, I'm trying pretty hard not to cuss right now, because usually I tell these jokes to my fellow, like, college graduates, like a bunch of 22-year-old dudes, and I'm like, penis, and like, you know, they love it. But it kind of seems like there's families here and stuff, so I'm trying to be more appropriate. Yeah, I'm an engineer. I'm pretentious. That's right. I speak sometimes with a French accent. You heard me. Something that a lot of people really, really like that I think is pretty messed up is Blue Planet. I was watching Blue Planet. Am I allowed to say I got high? I was high as hell watching Blue Planet. And I did not like what they were doing one bit. They were like, you know how they talk. They're super pretentious about it, like worse than engineers. They're like, the baby sea turtles are born in the sand, but they must make a quick escape to the water before foes find them. Some of the baby sea turtles are not so lucky. And then they film the sea turtles just getting murked by, like, seagulls. But what they don't tell you is there is a floodlight right behind them. They're like, the baby sea turtles use the cover of night to avoid their predators. And they have a floodlight on these dudes, and they're just getting picked off one by one by one as the cover of night is completely blown by Blue Planet itself. I found that horrifying. Super tough. Yeah. Something else that's super, super tough is being an engineer in college and trying to go on a date. I did go on a date one time. Glory of God right there. And we're at happy hour having a grand old time when this other woman walks up to us two and says, hey, dude, I'm super sorry, but she is way out of your league. Ah, shit. Shit. But me, thinking I'm funny, as I do now, right, has the quickest comeback. I know exactly what to say to this woman who's trying to ruin my career in one line. I know exactly what to say. I go, personality? As if that defends at all me being on a date with an actual woman. Didn't work. She still gave my date her friend Sam's number. And yeah, that went terribly for me, obviously. However, I'm glad that I'm not her friend Sam. Because not only did that dude look around, he did one thing right and he did one thing wrong. What he did right was he looked around and he said, oh yeah, that guy, he's the weakest link. he was right. But why did he have to send his friend up to talk to my date? Like, how scrawny or, I don't know, other than scrawny, how whack does this dude have to be to not pull up on me? Like, what does he think I'm gonna do? Like, fight him? No! I'm gonna take one punch, hit the ground, and crawl away. First things first. That's how it's gonna go. But he thought that for some reason, because I'm a little engineer, he was like, oh, that dude's gonna launch a rocket at me. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm a pacifist. I'm from Arizona, and I know what you guys are thinking. Shoot, this guy's a Republican. No, don't worry, I'm not a Republican. Even though I'm from Arizona. But, no, I am. What I do like to do is just walk out in the morning, pretty much drip my shadow onto the concrete and sweat. It's like 115 on a good day. That's a good day for us. You guys are like, oh, it's 85. I might have to put on a swimsuit. We're like, yo, it's 90? Where's my hoodie? You guys are weak. Regardless, I like to walk outside, drip my shadow into the concrete, go out to a cactus, cut the top off, climb on in, and just hang out there all day. We just sit there. That's what we do in Arizona. We just sit inside cacti. It's a pretty chill existence. Metaphorically, of course. And, yeah, sometimes it gets a little hot. That's when you get out of the cactus and you go inside to the air conditioner. All right. I will leave you with this. I just graduated college, like I said. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, applause, applause. Public school kid, scum. Yeah. Yeah. And in college, I went to a party, right? And I went to my first college party ever, and it was sweet. It was so fun. I was drinking booze. I was like 18 years old. I was like, oh, I'm cool, aren't I? My mom and dad were like, you're not cool, Clay. They weren't there, but they would have said that. So I had a cup of, vodka piss water in my hand, as college goes. And I'm walking around, and this girl walks up to me. I don't know her name. She doesn't know me. We never met before. And she goes, hey, dude, you want to hit this? And in my head, I'm like, oh, my. College is better than I ever could have imagined. You seen those movies? Those movies are right. This is sweet. This is awesome. And so fireworks going off inside my brain. Of course, outside, I'm like, oh. But before I could say anything, she whipped a jewel out of her bra and goes, dude, you want to hit this? I was like, yes. One of the most disappointing moments of my entire life. So anyways, kids, I know there's kids here. Don't trust the movies. All right. My name's Clay. Thank you.
That's Clay Kingsley. All right, coming up next, please welcome up Asini Wijewardene. Round of applause for Asini.
Thanks so much for having me. My name's Asini. I'm going to sing 2 originals tonight. Gosh, everyone's been amazing. I feel like I should be nervous, but I've been too busy enjoying everyone that I've got. So my first one's an original called Somewhere Beyond. And it was inspired by a quote that I saw that said, "Somewhere beyond what's right and what's wrong will meet." And it's kind of about those people in your life that you can't be with in person or right now, but you know there's a place for them. And that makes that even more special. And I wrote it a few years ago, but somehow in the last year, with everyone being so far away, it's kind of made more sense. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. It's called Somewhere Beyond. Sorry, does someone have a tuner by any chance? Yeah, is there? Sorry. Sorry, hopefully it'll be worth it. Okay. Here you go, part two. Perfect. Sorry. Third time lucky, promise. Somewhere beyond what's right and what's wrong will meet. No one around, just stars in the sky and sea. second song's a song called Off Forever. And it's kind of I guess, a bittersweet, honest breakup song. It's about that time after a relationship where you realize you're not meant to be with someone, but just because it didn't last forever doesn't make it any less special. And yeah, I'm sorry that everything's not as upbeat. I feel like I read a quote somewhere that said, you can't play a sad song on the ukulele, and I feel like all of my songs seem to challenge that notion. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's called Off Forever. So I'm scared that you might love someone like we did once, and I'm scared that I won't. And I'm scared your heart might find someone to hold in time, and I'm scared that I won't. But if we're meant to fly, I might. So baby, let's fly. Should we take on the sky? 'Cause we couldn't take on the world, at least not together. We were too right to pass. We were too strong to cry. So we couldn't make this thing last, at least not together. You said love's forever. And I'm scared that I might miss the way that we did kiss, and I'm scared that you won't. And I'm scared your heart might leave a piece of you with me, and I'm scared that it won't. But if we're meant to be, we'd be. So baby, let's fly. Should we take on the sky? 'Cause we couldn't take on the world, at least not together. We were too right to pass. We were too strong to cry. So we couldn't make this thing last, at least not together. You said love's forever.
That's Asni Wujewardene. We've got a few more folks left. Coming up now, we've got someone who has played our virtual campfire festival before a couple times and done the virtual open mic as well. Please welcome up Noah Schlondorf.
Okay. So the first song I'm gonna play is a breakup song. No, it's not. I don't do breakup songs. I don't do love songs. Well, I have, but not anymore. This is a song about people who fall in love on the internet, which is fine if you use Match.com but once you download Tinder, you've gone too far. Snapchat, TikTok, not dating sites. So this song is about those people. It's for those people. You've been getting too excited over boys who barely brush their teeth. Drink some chamomile tea and calm that down, baby. You need to calm down. 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 Take a bubble bath, spend a little cash, have a little nap. HBO Max, time to relax, get a big snack like a large frat. Calm down. You need to calm down. We already know how this is gonna go down. It's gonna go downhill. It's time to take a chill pill. You need to calm down. 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 Calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. This next song is a song that I hope everyone knows because it's iconic. It's by someone by the name of CeeLo Green, and it's called Crazy. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so crazy about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there, come on, without care, well, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. My heroes had the heart to lose their lives out on the limb. And all I remember is thinking, come on, I wanna be like them. Who do you think you you are. Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Possibly. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Possibly, probably. Thank you, Manavi.
That's Noah Schlondorf. So, in a few years, when he's out on the road, when like Bruno Mars is opening for him, you'll be able to say, I saw him play at the open mic at Club Passim back in 2021. Oh, that was so good, Noah. All right, we've got a couple performers still to come. Coming up right now is someone that headlined a show here just last week. Here's Rachel Sumner.
Well, how do you follow that up? Hi, my name's Rachel Sumner. How about it for Noah? He's my songwriting student. And it's such a pleasure to get to see him play in public, in person. It's so wonderful. I'm going to play you guys a couple songs of my own. This song that I wrote is about the Radium Girls, which is a true story. Do any of you guys know the story of the Radium Girls? A few of you do. Well, so for those who don't, Radium Girls, they were women who lived in 1920s era, and they painted watch faces with glow-in-the-dark radium, like a paint that they called undark. And because back then people thought radium was a miracle element, they were putting it in their mouths, they were painting all over their bodies, and they ended up getting radium poisoning. And so this is a song that I wrote to honor them. This is a folk elegy, I like to say. And there's a really great book if you want to learn more about the Radium Girls. It's called Radium Girls, and it's by Kate Moore. In the days when Rosie beckoned girls to join assembly lines, a mixture simply named undark made wristwatch faces shine, and women with star-spangled hearts sat faithfully in rows, bent to help the boys entrenched stave off those dark shadows. Day by day they all were tasked to paint 200 dials with brushes made of camel hair and radium dust in vials. The numbers on the clocks were painted dainty, slim and slight, so the girls were taught to use their lips to point the bristles tight. The taste was a little foul, but no one really seemed to mind. The pay was more than 3 times what a girl back then could find. Radium was championed, a newfound fount of youth, and the few who knew the dangers kept the public from the truth. For a time each painter prospered, though the work they did was tough, and were delighted when they'd clock out covered in the magic stuff. They'd decorate their drabbest dresses, paint skin so they'd sparkle. No earthly sight quite like a glowing angel in the darkness. Cure liaison. that shine the brightest will eventually dim, but you never do expect it, just as someone's life begins. As each timepiece passed through nimble fingers, painters dreamed and planned, though they had in fact so very little time left on their hands. Soon these young girls ached as if they'd aged for 80 years, and radiating pain turned into radiating fear. Doctors did their best to treat an unknown malady, but no remedy could keep those bodies from unraveling. So aching turned to limping, and sore mouths began to bleed. Then jaws began to break, and smiles gave way to crumbling teeth. Families became buried beneath doctor bills and loans, and grief like radium began to settle in their bones. Curialism, to have so many sick at once seemed no coincidence, but the company confronted had maintained its innocence. Yet they'd secretly received results that told a different story, and they knew despite their lies that they were liable for the suffering. Those who had enlisted ladies to leave luminescent marks were now working overtime to keep them in the dark. Not a single protocol was changed at all, though there was danger, and alien workers failing fast were easily exchanged for healthy younger women, unsuspecting and naive, who craved to carve their own piece of the great American dream. Nothing pierced those stone hearts fortified by corporate greed, even when the women's own hearts one by one had ceased to beat. Curialism, I wish that I could tell you that somebody'd found a cure, or that when the court case first came round, the crime was answered for. These women walked among the living, having one foot in the grave. Still they used what fight that they had left so others could be saved. To this day no one can say how many lives were lost. Had they been sooner taken seriously, it might have cut the cost. You may claim women have been long since elevated in this world, but how can that be? Our ashes still speak louder than our words.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to play you guys a song that I wrote that was inspired by a roommate that I had. I've been blessed to have wonderful roommates in my time on the East Coast. I'm originally from California. And this song has a very timely thing to it that I can only play. Well, I can play it in more than just July, but it means a lot if I especially play it in July, and you'll find out toward the end of the song why that is. This song is called Katie.
Katie, where did last time I saw you, my friend. Though we share an address, seems I'm seeing you less every day. Oh, Katie, is your plate full? You got bills piling up on the table. I'll clear you a space and pour some iced tea. Oh, dearest Katie, come out. You can put it on me. Katie, it is shameful to let a day like this pass with the window shades drawn. There'll be time enough for the dark when the short day is done. There are chairs in the shed we can use to sit out on the lawn. Oh, Katie, Katie fell down a well of despair. I've been there. La da 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 da. I may be unable to say anything that can soften or smolder the worries that burn in you now, but please allow me to try. Katie, I'll try. You know what they say about April? Well, maybe they're right, and although it's July, August may bring you surprises and fields full of flowers. And no, my dear friend, I'll remain where I'm standing beside you to see your sweet smile. Thank you so much.
That's Rachel Sumner. Watch for a new record coming out later on this year. And now, our final performer for the evening. Please welcome up Forrest Rom. Is there a Forrest Rom here? Okay, all right. Okay.
Hello, I'm Forrest. I'm very happy to be here, and it's been really, really awesome to hear everybody so far. I can't tune and talk, so just a second. Tuning a banjo is kind of a futile thing to do, but I'm gonna try anyways. Okay. Hello, I'm Forrest, and I'm very happy to be here still. So everyone keeps talking about how many shows they played since the pandemic, and this is actually my 4th time on a stage ever. So I'm not nervous at all. And I've been sitting for 2 hours trying to think of what songs I'm gonna play, and I'm still deciding right now. But I think I'm gonna take us out with 2 major songs, major key songs. Okay. How's that? All right, this first song is called All Night Girl. Sorry, one sec. Not nervous at all.
Spin me around, leave your trouble behind. Like a coat in the corner, dog relief, can keep it with mine. I wanna press my ear to your chest, hear the beat of our hearts synchronize. Keep in time. So hold me close just for a while. I come here alone during the week. Drink with the street corner preachers, the mid-morning freaks. But on Saturday night, the feeling is right, I can dazzle 100-watt dream, a neon queen, the arms of a stranger, like you around me. You don't have to see me again, we don't have to be lovers, don't have to be friends, just pretend. And give me a twirl, 'cause I'ma stay up all night kinda girl. You don't need to be told, you know where I'll be in a couple more years. But it's easy to see, I'll be a flickering star spilled on the bar, chasing shots with a thimble of tears. Miss Supreme, tearing my sash, and the Tennessee waltz on repeat. You don't have to see me again, we don't have to be lovers, don't have to be friends, just pretend. And give me a twirl,
voice broke a little bit at the end of that song. I don't know if anyone in here has ever tried to quit smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I'm trying to do that, and I keep doing like 3 weeks not smoking, and then I'll make up for lost time. And so my voice is kind of just doing whatever it wants to do, but it makes sense with the lyrical content of that song. Okay. I'm going to play a fast, sad song in a major key. Faster. And thank you for Passim for putting this together. I don't know your names yet. Hopefully I will. But it's really nice to be here. I've been living in Boston for a while, and I did not know this was happening every Tuesday. Alright, this song is called Looking Back. And it's about the values that we impose on girls in our society and how that affects them when they start to become women. And, you know, it's a lived experience of mine and a lot of people I know. So, looking back.
Well, I can still remember when the pageant came to town. I was just a little girl wearing mama's evening gown, stumbling in heels across the stage. And the judges all agreed I didn't look my age. Daddy's friends all told me I was gonna break some hearts. They'd ask if I'd gone all the way when they were drunk and playing cards. Touch my waist, say what a goddamn shame. They didn't know me when they were my age. And all the drive-by boys out for blood, burning rubber, churning dust, they turned their heads when I walked past. Looking back, I wish I could tell that girl to rip the blue ribbon prize from her dress. I tell her, start running fast and leave this town behind. Try to find something beautiful that lasts. Oh, looking back, it was a man after another, a caravan of fools. I let them use me up in ways I didn't know you could be used. 15 in the bed of a Chevrolet with someone at least twice my age. Every part of me I let them touch was left crying out for love, and in the mirror I didn't know who I saw. Looking back, I wish I could tell that girl to rip the blue ribbon prize from her dress. I tell her, start running fast and leave this town behind. Try to find something beautiful that lasts. Oh, looking back. Now I lay in bed all day. I'm someone's wife. Count the cracks on the ceiling like they're years.
Thanks for letting me play. I am very excited I'm putting a band together with some fellow Berkeley musicians, and hopefully I'll be back on this stage at some point. So thanks for listening.
That's Forrest Rom closing off the open mic. We hope you'll be back on our stage soon as well. That's great stuff. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Next week, we are going to be back virtual for the open mic, so you can stay home for that one and watch and join in online. And then on the 10th, we'll be back here again in the room for a live open mic. Thank you all so much for being here tonight and celebrating live music with us. We hope to see you soon.